This is the house, and it has a great big tree out front. But that's something that a lot of you said that you liked about one of the other houses that she was looking at, is that it was on a lot of property. This has a lot of property. It has like it has a shed, and I think they would tear the shed down immediately. That's what she said. And then they have barns back here in the back. And then there's lots of land. But now there is a snake that it lives out front. And apparently it's been here for a long time. And so I just need to watch. I'm watching for that snake because I don't want to. And it's a sunny day. They did just mow, it looks like, or they weed eated. But I am watching for that snake because I don't want. It's a very, very long snake. And I don't want any surprises. Hold on just a minute and you'll see it. Okay, so here's one video of the snake. Okay, hold on. And Jesse has named him Stanley. So he is thank goodness I've never seen anything that long in our backyard. And there he is right there. So here's the view from the front.
He lives right here. Am I going to let him live here?
I think you should let him live there.
We ought.
Jennifer, how much property is this?
It's over 5 acres, probably more 6 acres wide. So it's more like a hobby farm is what I would call it. They don't consider anything really a farm until it's 10 acres or more, but this is enough to keep us busy. The deal with this building, if you want to walk down here and actually get closer.
Oh, sure, I don't care. Sure.
The deal with this building is it's going to get tore down.
Right.
Right away. You can't fit a car in there. And it's just, I think it's an eyesore. So what we're going to do is we're going to save the roof off the top of it.
Oh, that's smart.
And then we're going to build, what do you call them things? It starts with a P.
A pergola?
A pergola. And that's going to be the roof of it.
Oh, that'll be nice.
So we're going to save the roof. We had a company called Kentucky Steel Truss. And we were going to put a steel garage building out here. And for the steel trusses, the land has to be completely flat.
Right.
Well, this isn't. It's built up on blocks, and the blocks are a whole lot deeper on the other side.
Right.
So what they're going to do is they're going to come in here and build what they call a pole barn, pole garage.
Right.
And it's going to have the steel all the way around it in the 2 garage doors. It's going to be 24 by 24, 9 foot high. But instead of being on steel trusses, it's wood. It's wood.
Right.
And you don't have to excavate the land to do that, so it saves thousands upon thousands of dollars.
They'll come in and excavate after they put the building up.
Right.
Then they come in and level out that keeps you from working all the ground around it, see.
Right. So is that going to be real expensive?
No, it's actually going to be a heck of a lot cheaper.
Oh, really? Are you going to save everything in this building, like the doors
roof,
and? Yeah, but there's like doors in there for the house.
Some of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe have a big yard sale too.
That's what I'm thinking. If you'll have to let us know.
Save and the inside wood, because the inside wood is real old. I mean, and it's in great shape. You look at the inside.
This is John. This is Jennifer's husband, and he's been weed eating. so he has grass all over him.
Grass, dirt,
sweat, blood, tears. Oh, see, there's pictures and everything in here.
Yeah, I believe.
But look at the doors.
Look at that high chair hanging up.
I believe it belongs to the guy. I mean, whatever he takes, I'm gonna make him a deal.
Okay.
You want, take whatever you want, leave behind.
Don't you think though, John, if he had wanted to take it, he would have taken it?
I think a lot of it's gonna be left behind.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right, so.
But those doors look
And that's
like.
full over there too.
That's got furniture in it over there.
I'm telling you, you all are gonna have to have a get it together and have a. Oh my goodness.
Full, but I think he's just using this as storage right now.
Okay.
He's
See.
gonna eventually get all this stuff out.
Okay.
Of course, that old bed and stuff's not worth having. I mean, it'll need to be.
Yeah, but if there's wood furniture in there that can be sanded down and painted.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's.
That's what I'm saying. They need to have anything you don't want. You need to get ready for a sale.
Pane door.
Oh, it
Yeah,
is.
it's not a solid door, it's glass.
Yeah, it's old, isn't it? Yeah. It seems to be in really good shape, and it's been here for years.
Within the first month, I'll have my granite countertops, but I'll explain that.
Jennifer is wait until you see the countertops, because Jennifer is obsessed with these countertops.
Well, it's not necessarily the countertops as much as it is the sink. I don't like the sink. So this, I'm making the office, my office.
Be a good room.
And the kids are totally against that. They don't want this to be the office. They want this to be the living room.
Right.
But I have a roll top desk. I have a nice chair and everything, a big fluffy chair, and it will look fine as an office. It's not going to look tacky.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's to me, it's small for a living room
Yeah,
area.
you can put it up there on the bookshelf. I love the inside the bookcase and everything. No, I think this will be a nice place for an office.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you're telling me what's going to go everywhere.
Oh,
so
okay.
so you're going to show me where your living room's going to be.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the dining room.
And I love this as the dining room. John, were you ever able to get these open? Because we tried to get them open last time we came, and
You have to get it like, yeah.
oh, okay.
There's some old whiskey bottles down in there.
Oh, neat. That's a lot of storage.
What I
All you
figured,
can do is draw you a finger on it.
I probably wouldn't actually even put anything in there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Put a little handle on it.
It would be neat if you could have like a little cushion made for it.
Yeah.
But my thing right now is wondering what I'm gonna cover this up with. Do I get 2 small blinds and a big blind? Do I just put curtains right here? This has to have some kind of covering. I'm not gonna just.
I would put a curtain right through here,
I
because
think that's what that is.
if you put a plant or something there, then see, your plants still get the sunlight if you decide you want the curtains closed on
But it's whatever Jennifer decides to do.
it. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be really hard to mount to that. These are actually directly on the window frame. You have to mount them up on the wood. And you could.
The kids do not like this. And I have a chandelier in the house I can hang, but I like it. I think it goes with the time of the house.
I like it too. And that is exactly what I've been looking for our house.
Yeah, I like this.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep
That is the style that I'm looking for like our hallway when we redo it. That's what I've been wanting.
It goes with the
It goes with the house, yeah.
So,
It does go with the house.
Well, you have
Yeah.
a meetings room if you're eating.
If you're eating, yeah.
Those glass doors that were in that shed, I bet you in, and they went right there.
Yeah.
Well, they might.
Because they were thin.
Yeah.
I bet you in, they went right
French doors, yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with this one.
Okay.
The kitchen. Okay. This is old.
She
I
hates
don't like this.
She
is
doesn't like
something-
the sink.
Well, it's plastic. It's not-
Right.
It's plastic. It's
Is
cheap.
it plastic? It looks like cast iron.
It is plastic.
No, it is plastic.
So,
weird.
new granite countertops.
Mm-hmm.
You like the cabinets though,
The
right?
cabinets are solid cherry wood,
Yeah, you like them.
so they would not be changed.
Right.
But I will get new granite countertops. It won't cost much. There's not much countertop space to cover. And this will be a stainless steel solid
Drop sink.
sink, drop sink, and it won't. It will be just one solid piece.
Right.
And that will be done within the first month.
Right. And your table you'll put over there in the corner.
No, my kitchen table's big. It'll go in the dining room.
Oh, okay. So what are you going to put over here?
Right here, I'm gonna get what I'm calling it a hut, but I've already decided it's gonna be a big 2-door cabinet,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna place it right here because if you look, there's not much I mean, we have a lot more cabinet space in my house now.
Right.
So I will put, I want it solid 2 doors,
Like an arm wall. or
like an
something.
armoire type thing.
Right.
And I'm gonna sit there to put canned goods or whatever in.
Right. Jennifer's checking the stove
It
to
works.
make sure it works.
The
'Cause-
burners work.
and you said the refrigerator's on, Kevin?
Yeah. It's
So
got-
this is a good sized kitchen. And that's a big light too.
It just, the cabinet space at my kitchen, it doesn't seem like it does, and maybe because it's set up different. A lot of the
That's what
cabinet
we-
space is on the bottom, but it don't have much cabinet space on top. But there's 2 big windows right there too. My kitchen don't have any windows. So, there's cabinet space that would go across there. This is something that I do not like about this house. It
Okay.
will be remedied, but it won't be anytime soon. It's a double back porch, and this is where the washer and dryer goes. And I can tell you right now, when it gets cold outside, it's going. We're not going to be able to do laundry. 'Cause it's gonna
Right, the
freeze out.
pipes will probably freeze, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember the TV show Roseanne?
Yes.
This reminds me of Roseanne.
Yeah,
Right
out
here.
back,
I don't
yeah.
like it. I don't like it. But
So what would you do?
well, right now we'll just have the washer and dryer out here, and we have a second refrigerator that we bought, and that will be out here.
Right.
And until we can tear this off and rebuild it, we'll just have to deal
Well,
with
you
it.
wouldn't have to necessarily tear it off. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm
It,
thinking.
it can be, but if you want like a mud sink or something out here, everything is in place to be able to do that.
That would be
But-
nice.
But we're not going to be able to fit a mud sink because we're going to have a refrigerator and a washer
Well,
and
honey, a
dryer.
mud sink is not gonna be that big. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And the refrigerator and the dryer sit right here, like this, okay? Or like this.
And it's got heat. You got heat.
Yeah, Jennifer, there is a vent down in the
Here,
floor.
At the ironing board.
That's neat, isn't it?
So I don't think your pipes would freeze.
Now, how many of your shirts is Jennifer gonna iron out?
That would be great. When we go outside, I can show you things out there.
Okay.
So, this is the addition that was built onto the house. Well, I don't know.
That wasn't. That was
This
here.
isn't an addition. This came with the house. So, this is where actually they had their living room area.
Yeah,
It's back
that's you
here.
mounted over.
This is where I'm going to have our living room area.
I think that's,
I
yeah.
think this will be cool in the summer, warm in the winter. So it will work out fine.
And this is more space now than you have for your living room.
Well, I really don't even need that much, so I'll make a little exercise area, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
Other doors.
I like the doors too.
like the stall.
Yeah, I would like these
There's
doors.
the downstairs bathroom, it's nothing special. But when you get your shower,
Something you can remodel later on.
Yeah.
it's when you get your shower curtain and everything in, it makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, and I like the floor and everything in here. There's nothing wrong with it for sure.
There's a big closet down here.
It's huge.
That is a huge closet. You're gonna have so much space that you're not gonna know where to
Well,
put.
not upstairs, because this is an old house.
Yeah,
There's no closets in old houses.
Right.
So if any of your viewers have ideas for closets,
We use armoires.
we're not going up there.
I know.
So,
We use armoires upstairs. Ashley has
three.
has 3 of them put together, and that's what she uses. And she has one of those 9-cube organizers. So like socks, underwear, anything
well,
that.
I'll have an idea and I'll show it to you.
Okay.
All the windows are new.
Right.
We're still gonna have to replace some because this window right here, the gas is leaked in
They lost its seal.
it. It lost its seal, so $200, we'll put it in.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But for now, it's livable.
It's fine. Yeah. And you'll cover it up with blinds or curtains or something anyway.
This will be.
Now, when you move out of your house, have you thought about what you're going to take? Like, do you have blinds and curtains that you're going to bring here?
The
Or
blinds will stay, but I'm taking all my curtains.
okay,
That's not
okay,
an option.
okay,
I already know where I'm hanging them at in this house.
okay. It smells like new paint in here.
This is the bedroom. I'm not used to bright colors. I like gray, brown, But I'm gonna try to get used to this bright color.
I like it. It's happy.
I don't want to repaint this because I actually like the color.
I do too.
I'm not a bright color person, so I don't know.
This is the only house, or the only room in the house that's got crown molding like this around.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
this is an addition. This was added on 20 years ago.
Right.
What I particularly like about this bedroom is on both sides it has,
Oh, I didn't realize that was on both sides.
it has all this in addition to your closet. So
Are those adjustable shelves at the top, or are those in place?
They're adjustable, they got holes.
Because I was just wondering if you could eventually, like, if you wanted to put a small TV in there, if you had your bed like here, if you could open it up and put a TV or something
I don't know if we'll have a TV in here.
in your bedroom. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have time for TV.
We talked about that, if we move our bedroom, we're not gonna have a TV.
Yeah, we wouldn't have a TV in our bedroom either.
This closet's pretty big.
Yes, it is.
It's got 2 rows, so I think John can take a row and I can take a row.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Well, plus all your folded up stuff will go in these.
We were talking about the bed being so big
Yes,
that not having room for both dressers, but with those shelves right there, we won't.
you don't need them. So you, Jesse and Sydney could use those upstairs.
They've got dressers.
Yeah, they've got all
They've
that.
got all.
But they might, I'm saying there might not be an issue with closets. You might have enough storage. Because if you're not going to use them, this is a big room though.
They actually had their TV hanging in this part, and they had to like sit it up so they could watch TV here. In my opinion, I'd rather have the TV and stuff back here.
Right.
But it really don't matter.
So would you put the TV on this wall?
Well, you could probably put it in this corner and our sectional couch would go right here, maybe.
Oh,
We could just have we hang it on the wall.
Yeah.
right, okay.
So, but
It's got a cable to it.
and you know it might be tacky for right now, but if we had to, our extra refrigerator, we had to put it in the corner. So
Oh, it
right
doesn't,
now we could do that.
yeah,
If there was a plus,
See, now the problem here is this is on a solid slab.
Right.
There's no ductwork
right,
here or over here.
right.
This is the only feed. So you would probably, to start off with, until you could figure out how to get ductwork in, we'll probably have to use a window unit for cooling. If
I don't know. I think it might stay fairly
It
cool.
may do
maybe.
it. I mean, it's hot.
Ashley had a window unit for, oh yeah, it's cool in here.
I mean, I think you could almost just have a fan on if it got warm.
Ashley had a window unit for what, 8 years we've lived there in her room? Yeah.
I get the darkening blackout curtains, so it.
Yes. Yeah, it's
that one, yeah.
it's really cool in here right now. So that's a closet.
Yeah, that's a,
I like that there's a plug in right
Small
there. I just
Yeah.
noticed that.
That there's what? A plug. Wonder why they have a plug up there.
I don't know, but
What in the world would you plug
You could
plug
put,
in up
If
there?
it got hot enough, you could put a little electric heater mounted up there.
yeah, you could.
Like mom and dad had that little electric
Oh
heaters, they
yeah,
got
that
a
just
little
stays.
flat
Yeah,
electric heater,
yeah.
little radiator.
Wonder if they had something like that there.
No telling what they plugged in.
so
Could have been for a hanging light or
down the
something like that.
hallway and up the steps.
Now up the steps will be. This will be Jesse and Sydney's
Now, I
space.
don't like carpet. You know I do not like carpet, but I will get big throw rugs.
Oh, I love this because I do too, and ours are completely painted, and I would like to do this. I would like to strip ours like this.
No, it's definitely warmer up here, but there's no heating or air on it.
It still isn't bad though, and it's 70-something degrees outside.
This
Oh,
this is like it's good. Could be like a little sitting area.
see, I would put a TV up
They
there.
have TV sitting up
I'd put a TV up here and put a couch here, and this could be Jesse and Sydney's area.
Yeah, let's get her a little living room.
I love it, yeah. And then they wouldn't have to bug you all at all.
This is something I don't particularly care about the house, but
Get on Main Street. Get back.
this will be Sydney's bedroom. It's
You
not
get on-
huge, but her bedroom in the house isn't big either.
Right, and I like this.
No, you go.
And it has there's tons of windows. There's 4 big windows here.
But what I
Wood floor.
what I don't care for is that you have to walk through here to get to the
Okay, I don't know which one.
But who would be in here?
It's small. This is Jesse, and it's but I think her room at the house is this size.
We could put her bed up there. You wouldn't need both of these.
Her bed would come across.
Would it fit in here?
It would have to.
Yeah.
It would have to fit.
Well, I was saying if we had to, she could cover up one of them.
Look at the stigmas.
Oh yeah, we've had and they're alive. Yeah, we've have those too.
I tell you what, just a little caulking around the bottom side and you'll get rid of that.
I've noticed that those stick bugs like fabric.
Like
They like to hang on your curtains. Yes.
But there's no closets. This is like two little attic areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your Harry Potter.
There's no closets.
You can make this whole room a closet if you want.
Yeah, but I got two kids.
What about the other room? What's the other room up here? Oh, it's a bathroom. So did you let them pick out the rooms they wanted, or did you decide?
No,
They chose the way they wanted it?
the bathroom's big. It doesn't have a shower. It's got the old clawfoot bathtub, but we grew up with that. That's no
Yes,
big deal.
yeah.
Cindy loves to
Take a bath.
Look at all the brass.
Cindy does not.
It's supposed to be all the original.
See, Ashley likes to take a bath too.
Cindy
That's-
doesn't like showers.
Yeah.
My idea was because this bathroom is, see, the water pressure's not great.
Well, it's the piping though, I mean.
It's fine, Jennifer. Ours is like that too in our bathtub.
It'll take it.
This is what I thought, and this is just
That's the
temporary.
exact same faucet and stuff we have.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, identical.
Right here for right
Oh, is it
now,
right?
if I
Yeah.
could get a
I
bar
figured all this was.
And this could be a
original.
closet.
and they can use stuff.
I love that idea. No, I think that's,
It's not original.
I love that idea. This would be the perfect area for a closet.
Oh yeah, you can just build it.
Put shelves across
Yeah.
and stuff, but they have so much, like, they both have their big prom dresses since they never got to go to prom.
This is
Right.
his and her same too.
So they got two big, huge prom dresses, you know, that stuff's long.
Right. Oh yeah.
I really don't know what we're gonna do for closets.
I truly think you're worried about something that you don't have to worry about, because like John and like you said, you have big closets downstairs in your room, so you're not going to need all of your furniture.
Yeah, but how much?
Instead of hanging stuff up, they will put stuff in drawers.
Yeah, you
Stuff.
You can stick it on more out
Well,
of it.
that's true, because like right now, they hang their blue jeans up in their closet.
Right, and those don't need to be hung up.
You could put your dressers in here for that matter.
Yeah.
Let them store stuff in.
Or a dresser would fit right here on this wall.
I like that ceiling fan right there. So that's the gist of it. You know, one thing I haven't noticed,
What?
there's gotta be an attic space,
No, probably a small one.
but there's no access.
Because you might get some of this flat part right here, and might get access.
Or maybe they used it all, and maybe there's.
I'd say there's no accessible attic space, they probably just insulated the very, very top of it. You probably only have that big going up to the peak.
Okay.
So you probably only have just like this much space up there.
See, if this was mine, I would put like books all the way across there to the end.
Coffee cups.
Or yeah, for me it would be my Starbucks mugs.
The only thing
Yeah.
I don't like is it doesn't have a handle.
Kevin worries about it, the handrail. Yeah, he.
So, like I said, this is gonna be in the works as we move in.
Right.
So we're thinking within the first, well, since we're tearing it down ourselves, it might take a little longer, but within the first like 2 months, this will be done.
Right.
We have projects that have to be done right after that.
Right.
I'm paying personally out of my savings for my granite countertops.
Right.
So I'm telling you right now that
That they're gonna get done.
these steps right here will be torn down and rebuilt.
Right.
We've already, it don't cost much, it don't take a lot of time. That will get done right away.
Right.
John is tearing all this fence down. We don't need it.
Do you want it to be? What about for the dogs? How will
We don't
you?
need it. Those dogs stick with us.
You don't think you're not afraid of them going out in the
They
road?
don't stray from us.
Okay. Wonder what was on this concrete pad back here.
This metal, this wiry fence right here,
Yeah.
all that, this is all getting tore down. This is all going to be,
So you're gonna have an open
it's
space.
going to be very,
That'll be nice.
because eventually, years down the road, we'll have all black plank fencing.
Oh, that'll be nice. do you have to go out the back door to get into that section of the yard?
You can actually put the section of the yard down.
Oh, okay, okay.
This, like I said, all this is gonna be torn out.
Right.
We can walk through.
Jennifer, this will be a really nice place to have cookouts.
Well, our burn pile will be on the back of the property.
Right.
So that's when you have a big bonfire.
That'll be nice. Have you all walked all the property? I mean, are there no wells or anything like that out here?
Yeah, there's an old one behind the house, but it's covered now.
Okay, okay.
This is the original outhouse. It's gonna be torn down.
It's an original outhouse?
Outhouse. It's gonna be torn down.
Is there anything in it that resembles the outhouse?
I don't know. I ain't been in it. I don't know what this was.
It looks like dog kennels. Look, the doghouse is still in there.
Right, but I don't know what it was before.
Right.
But we'll have to jackhammer that and get all that out.
Yeah, it looks like they kept their animals right there.
Any big rocks
Oh, yeah.
will be removed off the property.
Yeah. You could use those in your decorating out front.
You can build retaining walls with them.
Yeah. Jennifer said that was an outhouse.
Was.
Have you looked in there? I mean, does it look
they put
like?
a floor in it,
Okay.
and they made a storage building out of it. But
Right.
He told me that he was told that it was the original outhouse.
When was this house built? Do you know?
In the 30s.
In the
That
30s.
is her doors.
Yeah.
They had 2 doors.
They put a
It's
floor
her
in
holes.
it. Put a floor in it and made storage out of it.
My
Okay.
cousins was in that house in the 90s.
That's something that
They did.
we don't have to tear down right away. That can wait.
But
Right.
it's going to come down.
It's going to come down. But,
Yeah.
So this fencing right here, you plan on tearing this part right here.
Are you gonna tear this
Yeah,
one?
what I'm going to
This
do
is pretty new right here.
Yeah.
is the way the fence runs now, I'll have it come down right here, and then take the fence that way, and minimize a lot of the backyard, because you don't need a backyard with.
Right. Right.
That way I can utilize that more if I run beef cattle or something on it, you know, I've got more room for it.
Kevin thinks we ought to have alpacas.
Is that what Kevin said?
If you have alpacas, you can shave them and make money.
But,
We can't even
Re-
shape the dog.
It's a renewal.
I'll
It's a
run the
renewable
fence
source.
right straight through there, Tammy, and then all that'll be open. But now the fence will still go down through here because I want to keep the barnyard area closed off to where, you know,
Right.
cattle in here.
She's pointing toward the barn, so explain what you're going to do with the barn here.
Well, this barn here is going to be tore down.
Okay.
On the left.
The one on the left.
There was 2 things I could do with it. I could tear it down, or I could straighten up, put new center post in it, level it up, and then open up one side and make it what they call a drive-in shed, where you park tractor and equipment.
Right.
But I'm just going to eliminate it altogether.
I want it eliminated. We'll keep the other barn.
Don't really need it.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if I've got a tractor, I can park it in the runway of the original barn.
Even if there's animals in there?
Oh, it's going to be wild for all that.
Yeah. Even with an animal in there, because you can always pull your tractor out, and then because you got stalls.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Did you have animals like that growing up?
We did
Cattle?
my grandfather's farm.
Okay.
Cattle, horses.
So
My
you know
mother-
the work
He still
involved
has
in
family
that.
has cattle.
Yeah.
Okay.
My mother, she grew up out of 11 kids, brothers and sisters, and my grandfather was a farmer.
Right.
He raised farm hands,
Okay. Okay.
bred farm hands. That's
Right. Right. Yeah. Bread.
If you come around here, we can on the back.
Okay. I know. I told you a woman that I know bought a goat, and the goat was $300.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine how much a cattle would cost.
Well, you spend money on it, but you can sell them all for beef or whatever.
Right.
It's best if I don't even think about it because I get a tag.
Christina has been buying their meat from somebody out on a farm in Winchester. So
Oh,
yeah,
this is the backyard.
it's
But
huge.
they have blocked off in the backyard. So If I want to come in and put another swimming pool into this house, I can.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
not going to be this year, I can tell you that. Because that's the biggest downfall of leaving our house is leaving our freaking swimming pool.
Right. You haven't had that pool, what, 2 years?
No, about 3 or 4.
3 or 4 years?
But like I said, all this fence, he plans on tearing it down. Now, we might build something new right there to cover it from the road.
I was going to say, the good thing about that is you have privacy from people driving by, seeing back here. Seeing everything you own.
Me and him have 2 different businesses for all this. So that set of steps gets tore off and rebuilt right away.
Right.
The roof off the shed, when we
Yes.
build, what do you
The
call it?
pergola.
The pergola. I would like to put the 4 poles here and build it right here.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah.
John wants to put it up there for that dog kennel thing. So it's going to be built right here.
Wonder why he's thinking over there.
I don't know, but I want it right here. The pool? No, a pergola. That's outside. Or a water pump.
Yeah. Does it work?
Yeah, it works. I don't think it does.
Jessie's used it. She said, yep, it works.
And this house runs off a septic tank. So instead of my water bill being $120 a month, my water bill will be about $40.
Oh, that'll be nice. Wonder what was round out there.
That's a pond, a little mud puddle pond.
Oh,
We had
okay.
cattle out here, and they go and wallow in it.
Okay.
All right, let's walk down this.
Jessie, what do you think?
From
Do
the
you-
backyard?
No, of everything, of moving, of everything. Are you?
I'm excited. So, like, I want a pool.
Yeah,
But this is something that me and John need to decide.
yeah.
Girls are 18 years old. We're 18 years old. They're right. Everything I've done, every place I've lived, every place we picked out has to do with where are they going to go to school at, where do we go to a good school, what kind of home are we going to live in. They're 18 now. We're going to do what we want.
Right. And your mom, I think, will have a pool eventually. I think it might take her another year or 2, but I think she'll have another pool.
Oh, I'll have another pool, and they're not going to win.
Yeah, I think you'll have another pool.
We're getting rid of all this stuff, right? The concrete pads are safe. I know that, but we're getting rid of this stuff, right? Oh yeah, we got our own furniture. Okay, good.
I like that. I think it's nice. The wicker.
We have all kinds of
I know.
Now, I'm glad you all got blue tins on because you're gonna need it. But this hasn't been mowed yet.
And we don't want to get ticks.
There are water snakes, there are rat snakes. We're keeping them, we want them, we're not going to kill them. We want the farming, the mice and stuff dead. When you have bills, you have mice.
But you've only seen that one snake, right?
So far, I'm sure I'll see a lot more. This whole area right here.
When are you all going to mow all this?
Well, he's mowing it today.
Oh, he's doing this today? Oh, okay. Jessie, where's Sydney today?
In the bed.
Oh, she's still in bed? Does she have to work?
And of course, I wore shorts.
Yeah, she
You
gets
don't have to walk all the way through.
Yeah, you don't have to walk through
I
there.
want to show you all something that's really neat.
Oh, okay.
So, check yourself for ticks.
I mean, Donna, stay over here.
Kevin's like, I'll watch the video when we get home.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy me. I'm sure that there's snakes all through here. I'm
There
gonna have
is.
to buy me some of those rubber boots.
Yeah, they call them wellies in England.
But this is this side of the yard.
That's cute.
He's got it fenced off, but you see he's got it fenced off back there, but it goes way on past that.
Yeah, there's a concrete building there.
Yeah, we're not sure about what's gonna happen.
I mean, did they do with the concrete building when they owned it? What goes in there?
They hoarded a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is years upon years of work right here.
Yeah.
But once all this gets mowed down, it's easily. Personally, I love like these little bunches of wildflowers.
I do too. Those are pretty.
I think those are beautiful.
Yeah, I think they're pretty too.
And they're getting ready to get all mowed down.
If Jennifer steps on a snake, she's going to do what my dad calls the foggy mountain breakdown.
Pond that can be cleaned out right there.
Yeah, I was asking Jennifer, from up there, it just looks like a circular area.
Yeah.
I was asking her what that was.
That was a stripping room. See, they hung tobacco in that barn years ago, and they made a block stripping room. See, and then when they stripped the leaves off the tobacco, they done it inside that room.
Okay.
They could keep warm, you know, and strip, and then they probably out back they had a door to where they either there was two ways of doing it. They in the earlier days they used to grab the leaves and then they would bundle it and wrap it, and then they would put it on a stack and then load it on a wagon and take it to the market. But back in the last 30 years they started pressing it with press, and they would make big bales. So they probably had a baling system on the side and tables in there, and then they would throw it down when it was ready, and then bring it in, and everybody, the women, would all stand around and strip the leaves off. And
That's work. A lot of work.
yeah, but it's that people don't know what work like that is.
No, no, not like that for sure.
Bed it down right there, and I don't know what it is. It could have been a deer. Could have been a deer or
It's
something.
something big. It probably was a deer.
That's looks like some kind of manure. So.
So you think you get deer here?
Oh yeah, back here in the back. I'll show you right
turkey
here
and
where the
everything.
railroad bed is.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. This is really neat. So that area back here, and you can see it better. That's all part of the property too. It's fenced off right there.
See, the railroad tracks came down through here, and they went that way and that way to Winchester.
The ones that go to Main Street?
Yeah, the ones that go right down to the depot.
Right. John, do you remember years ago when there was train tracks across the bypass?
Yep. Yep. That was back before they really extended and made the bypass bigger.
Right, yes, yeah.
Now see, it goes right into a hill because the main road out there is up high. So, but there was a bridge there years
keep
ago.
hay back in there.
Used to keep hay in there. It'd be a good place for storage, you know, to keep out of the way of people seeing it.
And this is a neat area.
wood and
We like
stuff.
this because it goes all the way down through here.
Oh, I
all the way to the end of
love
the property.
this.
So it's like a little walkway. down
It is
here.
like a
I think they
walkway.
should put cute chairs and stuff at the end.
Oh, I love it.
Now-
Yeah.
Now, when this railroad bed, they took it up, the deal was that the property owners, one got half of the bed, the other one got the other half. But this property here, where it's elevated so high, their fence line is down at the bottom of the hill, so they'll never be able to utilize this. So they've pretty much, I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, if you maintain a property for so long, but he's always maintained this property since the 90s.
They don't
so
come over here.
They don't come over here. They really don't care about it. So this is actually part of the property.
Right.
I'm thinking when they surveyed it, it was 5+ acres over here. You add this in, this is going to be another acre.
Right.
If you put it all together.
Yeah, I love this.
Now it goes, it's a walkway all the way down to the end of the property. And then you're up on a hill, and you can see down over into this farm, and you can see down
Can we
over on
cut
the
through
backside.
to the property over at the end of it?
No,
So we need
because
to walk?
it's straight downhill.
Okay, we'll walk.
I want to go in that building.
Have you not been in there, Jesse?
I haven't been in that back building.
Well,
Me, I wanted to
I
go in it,
walked
but Mom
around
wouldn't
right
come
through
because
there
of the
this
bees.
morning, so you can walk around the pond and go up that way, but you don't have an opening there, so
I'd rather go the other
you'll
way.
have to go this way. There's raccoon tracks all through the pond down there. There's been a raccoon down there. in the
Oh, I'm
pond.
sure.
Oh.
John, how's he gonna mow all this with that rod and lawnmower?
He's not going to mow all that. This is what you mow with a tractor, honey.
When's he gonna come back and do that?
He's probably not going to do that.
It's gonna wait until you
Until
come.
there's accessible water to the barn.
So that's the second water pump you've had outside.
There's
the
two.
third.
There's
There's
another
another
one over there by that pond.
Oh gosh.
But this, like we said, we're tearing all this down.
Right.
So, I personally don't think he's gonna take hardly anything out of these places.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find back there in that pile.
What, snakes? He's gonna
No. I mean, like treasures.
Oh, there's doors and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you might find some really cool stuff in there.
Yeah, there probably is.
Oh, Jamie, that
Lot
ain't
of-
nothing. That ain't nothing.
That ain't nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. There's a lot of stuff in there I can use.
I'm sure, yeah.
There's PVC pipe. I'm gonna have to redo the downspouts and put them underground from the house.
Right.
Most of my materials already.
That comes from there.
That's great.
So here's the big barn, and it's not in perfect shape, but it's in good enough shape.
Now the problem with old barns like this is the wood bees.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We have swarms of them,
Oh yeah.
but they won't bother you.
You know
They won't
what
bother
you
them.
need? You're gonna think I'm silly, but you see those quilt patterns on the bars?
Already. My
You
grand-
you need your own Tuttle quilt pattern.
And my grandfather had in Irvin, and I've still got the picture of the barn, had a barn just like this behind his house and had his name underneath.
You need that.
Yeah.
You really do.
This part right here is gonna be a pain in the butt because
Well, I already know what I'm gonna do with this room. This was the stripping room right here.
When he said that at first, I thought the stripping room. What? I know with a strip. I've never heard that though.
Most stripping rooms don't have concrete floors. This one's got a concrete floor. Here they had their wood burning stove, and they probably had big tables that went down through there, and then somebody carried the tobacco in from the back of the barn.
Look what's sitting right there. I've been looking for one of those for weeks. Ashley wants one, and I can't find.
eBay.
It's
Amazon.
it's one of those old lounge chairs that go flat. She's been wanting one, and I can't find them anywhere.
there you go, Jamie. I'm sure it's gonna get left here.
I cannot find them anywhere. I mean, I know it's dirty, but a lot of this is usable.
Yeah, it could be
Look at that
cleaned
old
up, and
Yeah, that's
he may take this stuff. You know, we don't know what he's going to take and what he
there's an
won't
oak
take.
table right here.
See here where the wood bees have burrowed a hole in it.
Oh
Just
wow!
like
Lost
a
has
grill.
been up here too.
Yeah, just
There's
like a
oak
grill.
chairs,
Them are mud doggers.
Yeah,
That's what
I
they
know.
are.
old wooden chairs
What I'm
that can
gonna
be
do with this,
refinished.
I'm gonna take the roof off of it.
I bet you he leaves
Look at the
this.
snake skin.
I had a stereo almost identical to
Look at the
that.
snake
When I
skin.
was a kid, we every
my
fall we
goodness.
killed hogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
save a lot of money. And you can split.
great, but it's not falling down. You know.
No, it's actually in very good shape to be over. Well, I want to say this barn's probably been here 70 years plus. It's in very good shape.
Yeah.
They converted it. It was a tobacco barn at one time, and they converted it into a livestock
If you
barn.
go upstairs, you see the holes. That's where they shoot the hay down.
If you look at these openings right here, once you say you got your horse in here or whatever, that's where you throw your hay down to them.
So you don't have to open the main door.
No, but when you're
you-
walking up here, you
you're-
better be careful. You gonna come through when they're
Yeah,
Right.
you store your hay up above in the loft, and
Right.
then you would feed from there. You would walk up and just cut and put their straw right down right there. You can see
Go
the
in there and do
horse the stalls. You know they.
check on our hot spot. Before we leave, I want you to go in there with me. I got the app.
Oh wow, it's huge.
But now I would put trap doors on those. You know.
I didn't realize how big it was in here.
It was working great.
How far up that went.
Yeah, now the stairwell that goes up to the loft is over there. You can walk up and look up in
You got
there.
the
Oh wow, this is huge.
So your hay, you put some up here, but your hay you would back in the building here, and then you'd have a guy down there. They would throw it up. Then you'd have guys over here stacking it. And,
So they had horses here, they had tobacco here. So was this a tobacco farm?
well, years ago it was. This was part of one great big farm at one time.
Right.
Then they sold off all the rest of it. See, these houses over here got their own tracks and whatever. But then back in the 30s and the 40s,
This was one big huge farm back in the day, and they raised tobacco on it, probably had cattle on it too. The guy that lives here, that owns it now, that we're trying to purchase it from, he moved here in the 90s. It's just the lot that it is, so it was just big enough for him to raise a few beef cows and a couple of horses. He's
Right.
into horses, so
Would you have a horse?
You know, you
a mule.
They actually been looking for that one thing.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a rain barrel forever that I wouldn't have to.
And there's one right there, a rain barrel.
I'm telling you, he'll a great deal of this stuff's together.
I think it will too, because if they haven't taken it after all this time, why come take it now?
Yeah, all this is ours as well. Until that back fence over there.
You're probably looking at 2 acres back there.
2 acres, he said, back there.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of property here. That's why I'm saying I think it's never been really surveyed. I think it's bigger than what they're saying.
Jamie, go for another walk.
I would see it.
Another project. All these big rocks. He had cattle running through here. He really didn't care. We're getting rid of all these big rocks.
Right.
So they'll have to be, get you a sledgehammer, get you a bobcat, dig them out, what have you. That's what we can build a retaining wall.
The neighbors have a garden, it looks like,
Yes,
right
the garden
there.
is very, this will look like that by the time we do that.
Right.
But you see, this is big.
It is big.
So, come this way.
How far are you gonna walk?
I'm gonna walk back around.
Take them up to the top of the hill. You don't have to go all the way to the back. You can see, but we got a tree up back there that's probably as old as the property sitting back there. Yeah, and it's in great shape. It's a big nice tree.
This land is more usable.
We've had massive amount of rain, so it might be muddy.
My problem.
It's cleaner, but it's on.
I love the yellow flowers.
I do too, and I have some in my backyard right now. Just a few, but I think they're so pretty. And I'm sure they're just weeds, but I like them. I've left them alone.
There's a lot of big rocks. A lot of huge big
Aw,
rock out here.
that's a big bee.
The man that lives in this place right here, he raises honeybees. He's got
Oh, I see the
He
beehives.
told John that he would teach him how to do it, and we could start doing beehives over here.
Oh, that's nice. They are very pretty.
And
that tree is gorgeous.
If you walk a little further, you can see where the end of the property is, and you can get a whole scope of everything.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. Yeah, Jennifer's looking for praying mantises.
Wow.
Yeah, this is huge. And there's the house.
Yellow flowers are beautiful.
What? Oh, they are. The house is way up there.
House on the prairie at the end where
Yes. Yes.